so excited. This is a great day. It's a great day because we woke up and everything works, and you know, that's always just the starting of a great day. But it's a great day because we're going to do something really fun today, something that has never been done. And you know how I'm always saying to everybody, let me just get my iPad out so I can see who's here. You know how I'm always saying to everybody that makeup is magic, makeup is theater, because we create something kind of like smoke and mirrors. You know, you start with a face that has nothing on it and you end up with this gorgeous creation, and we can do it anytime we want to, anytime we need to, anytime we feel like looking super hot, we can make that happen. If we just want to look really fresh, we can make that happen. If we want to look natural, we can make that happen, super glam. And that is why I always say that makeup is theater, because it's just show busy, you know. And I always like to say that makeup is magic, because I think that there's magical things in life, things that you just go, wow. Anything that makes me say wow to me is magical. Anytime we do a makeover on a woman and she sees herself for the first time like that, the first word, I always write wow down on a piece of paper, and I have it in a book. And when she sees herself for the first time in the mirror and she goes, wow, and I say, you see, I knew you were going to say that because I have it written right here. And it's just so predictable. So that's why I love owning this company, because I've had it for it'll be 22 years this September 11th. It'll be 22 years. And the reason I love it so much is because, well, I love women, and I love how we can make ourselves look amazing. I used to have a joke that it wasn't a joke, it was actually real. I would say, before 30 you have the face you were born with, and after 30 you have the face you deserve, because your life is etched in your face. So that's why I want you all to learn how to live a happy life. And aging is so much up here. It's just so much in your mind. So the way you look at life and the way you look at yourself is really important. And that's why I do my Friday night shows. That's why I'm a performer. That's why I'm a stage performer, because it's just all tied together in feeling good and being amazed. And so I like to say, live in amazement, because you are amazing. And I'm going to bring someone else on camera in a minute that's amazing. I'm so happy he's here. My friend Marc Weide, I'm going to bring him in a second. I'm going to tell you a little bit about him, but before I do, let me just say hi to some of you, because I'm so excited you're here. Eldana Dennis is here. Hello, friend. It's good to see you. Erica Escamilla, Nikki Luongo. We are so excited you are here. Gina Cox. I like Gina Renee Cox from North Carolina, and I love when you come to visit us. Let's see here. We have Sandra. Hello. Elizabeth Gandy, Sharon Cleland, Heather Tanchuk. What is going on? Is that a cast? I saw in that picture of you online today. I want to know what happened. And let's see, Sarah Ann, Fran Cotton, Latex Styles, Andrea Mickle, you cute little thing. I'm going to give you kisses. Lucy Downey. Hello, beautiful. Eileen Fetterman. Always a pleasure to have you here. Linda Schick, Vicki Giddens. Oh, we're so happy. This is going to be super fun. All right, let me get on with the show, and I'm going to I don't know if I can, Seth, I'm going to see if I can have you just get rid of the names, and I can see them on my iPad, but somehow hide them on the phone, because I would like Marc to be able to see this without the comments. I'm not sure that that's possible, but anyway. He's a pro.
Not on the app. That's
okay.
Not possible.
All right. So, Marc, you're going to be, that's fine.
Sure.
Let me just tell you about Marc Weide, okay? Because he's from Germany. He is one of the nicest people that I know. He's a good friend, and he's going home to Germany tonight, actually. So, when I said we were doing the shopping show today, and we came up with the idea of opening with the magician, because he's going to do a little bit for you before we get started. Because how many people have actually ever seen a magician in real life? And not as many as you would think. So I'm going to bring magic to you today, and I'm so excited. Let me tell you a little bit about him before I bring him on. He's a FISM winner. This is the Academy Award of Magic. It is 150 magicians, this is in Europe, 150 magicians from all over the world, the top magicians competing to win the FISM Award. So if you win this award, you are at the top of magic. And I'll give you an example. Shin Lim is a FISM winner. And he is pretty amazing. So I went to see his show and I thought, wow, this is great. So Marc is right up there, and he's just a great guy. He's a German magician and he's a friend, and I can't wait to introduce him to you. If I missed anything, Marc, and his Instagram, I'm going to let him tell you his Instagram page when he's done. But of course we're using makeup in the magic. So here we go. I'm bringing Marc in. Come on in here, Marc. It's so good to see you. It's good to have you. I'm going to miss you.
I'll make myself appear just rolling in.
That's right.
Hello, America.
That's right. Hello. Good morning, America. Here we go. I'm going to leave Marc with you. I'm so happy that you came to visit and stay here. And
thank you for the hospitality. It's been very kind of you. We had a great time.
We did.
And it's just been an amazing experience. All of that. I mean, visiting Vegas, visiting you, everything just... For me as a German, it's really breathtaking.
Well, I love the Germans because they are... Patrick is my friend from Germany. Philo, I just always enjoyed... I don't know a lot of Germans, but we have a lot of fans in Germany from Knight Rider. And so, anytime someone approaches me and they're from your country, they're always so nice. And the letters I get from Germany, the people are so nice.
Awesome.
And the girls in Germany are gorgeous.
There are beautiful ones.
I was shocked that there's blonde hair, blue-eyed. I wouldn't think of a German woman.
I'm one of them.
You are. But they're beautiful girls, So I'm going to leave you to it and have fun with my friends because they're so great.
Hello. Wow, it's so nice to see you all. Seeing the names and the car. So I'm going to show you something using makeup, right? Maybe that was too fast. We could rewind. Okay. So I'm going to show you something using makeup. There we go. And I'm using some coins. Those are coins actually from the States. They're not real one because I cannot afford it. I'm not that successful, but doesn't really matter. And it's pretty important to roll up the sleeves. This big cliche about magicians that we put everything up our sleeves, but there's nothing up my sleeves. There's just one coin and nothing else. Just want to point that out. You're just gonna grab this as a magic wand, and you will see. I will try to make second coin appear right over there. Now watch here at the front of the fingers, because there's the moment where the third one appears. Wow. 3 coins just like that. It's even from the back quite good, right?
Yes. Everybody give him some clapping out there. Show us some love. That's awesome. So cool.
Thank you. So it goes as well the other way. So you take a coin and you make it disappear, right? So you'll be left with 2 coins here, and I try to do it again one more time. So there's the coin leaving my hand, and of course you can manipulate this coin just by making it jump from one hand to the other, or as well try to do it as slow as I can, just like that, and it completely goes. This is what you can do with makeup and with coins, combining both. But yeah, I've thank you so much. Thank you so much. I could also start with that one, but no.
Well, what are they saying? I want to know.
They're saying, wow, amazing, really cool, amazing. That is awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for this welcoming and for this virtual kind of applause. It reminds me back of COVID, where you were only doing shows for your screen. And
did you do a lot of that?
Yeah, I did a lot of that. I did some Instagram, TikTok stuff because, it was hard. Can you tell people how to get to your Instagram so they can look at more of your work? Oh yeah, sure. So my name is Marc Weide, Marc with a C at the end, and Weide is like Weide. and you can check all the channels right there. I'm like I love to do like visual magic, like stuff where you see things jumping from one hand to the other, or I show you something maybe using makeup. All right.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Channing, if you could join me for that.
Yes.
That's all right, because you and Saf just handed me this beautiful kit, makeup kit, which looks like a magic box kind of, right? I would like to show you some. Could you hold this box?
Yes.
Perfect. Just and you see for everybody else, the cards are all different. They're not all the same. It's pretty important because otherwise people might say, he's a magician, you know, he's sneaky. There might be all ace of diamonds. No, there aren't. Okay, so I will just run through the cards, and wherever you want me to, just say stop.
Stop.
Right there, or should I go further?
A little further. Stop.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. If we can show to the camera, I can see it as well. It's not a big deal, but this will be the card, the 6 of diamonds. If you're going like further, that will be the other cards. But we are ended at the 6 of diamonds. Okay, now watch it, because this is I liked it pretty much. There's no slit in my jeans, right? This is like a normal jeans.
Normal.
Thank you for touching it. That's the reason why I'm doing it. Okay, so what's the 6 of diamonds?
Hashtag me too. Oh no.
Cancel.
I'm just
Cancel.
kidding. Okay. Not in this house.
Six of diamonds. Now watch it, because this is a beautiful moment where the card completely
Wow.
disappears.
That's crazy.
And it's not there anymore. It's totally gone. It's not on the top. It's
Oh my gosh.
it's not here anymore. But it has not really gone.
Where is it?
You've been holding it the whole time, right?
Right.
And I'm pretty sure you know how to open it because you've been in makeup for
Yeah.
way longer than I am.
Should I do it?
If you just open it beautiful for the camera.
Okay, you guys.
Oh.
And you
Take it
see,
out?
yeah, please. There's something sticking out.
There's a card, you guys.
That is awesome.
And just unroll it. And does the cut look familiar to you?
That's crazy. That's so good.
Thank you.
You guys, he's so good. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Wow.
The Academy Award winner of magic.
That is so good.
Seth said he just wet the floor. I have no doubt about it, and I just wow.
Yeah. Yes, he's so talented.
Yep. And
So
you know I love magic and always have, and I always tell people the reason I love it so much is because it takes you back to a childhood that maybe you never had, or if you had a great one, it takes you back to the one that you remember, and it gives you that childlike wonder. Isn't that why you became a magician?
It is, yeah. It's like because when I got into magic, you know, the first magic I
Closer?
was no.
So they can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I got into magic, my first experience was with David Copperfield, because he took me on stage when I was a kid, when I was 11, and he vanished in front of my eyes, and everything I've been seeing to that point was like pretty amazing, because I had no clue about magic, you know. I had no idea about methods and techniques and stuff.
Right.
So everything was pretty pure, and I had no idea how this is working, you know. It was against physics. It was beautiful, and I was just smiling the whole time. And I think it's so great in a world where everything can be explained with Google and Wikipedia and stuff.
Yes.
It's nice to have something that you cannot explain.
Right. And you know, it's so great because that's called exciting the imagination, is what he did to you. Your imagination got so excited that you, at that moment, whether you realize it or not, knew you would become a magician. And I wonder if back then you knew you would become the top magician and win an award like FISM, because that is no easy thing. You know, it's incredible.
It isn't. Yeah. Thank you.
So I am really grateful that you got to be a little bit entertained. Do you have anything more?
Sure. Do you want to see something?
Yeah, and you know, let's just do a few more, and then we'll get started on the makeover and the shopping show. But I say, if we have the best in the room, then let's let this entertainment be had. Here we go. Marc, Weide.
You can stay close, Kat, because I'm gonna use you for a trick. Can you? There's nothing spoken out, right?
Nothing what?
There's
No,
nothing
we did not talk.
Okay.
No.
Awesome.
Okay.
Could you just name like any card that pops up into your mind?
Yes, 2 of spades.
2 of spades is good, because like normal people would say like ace of hearts or
Right,
something, and
right.
2 of spades is like more difficult. That's okay. Could you hold it in their hands? Because of course it's not the 2 of spades, but I will try to to put the 2 of spades in your hands without you seeing me do it.
Okay.
I'm pretty fast.
Yeah, I would say.
That's it.
What? That was an ace of diamonds I saw.
All right, a second ago.
Oh my God. No, that's why I love this. Just what? This, oh man. Now see, that makes no sense. And
Thank
I
you.
work with cards, but this is just beyond my, you know.
And let's try something else. If you could mark this card, I mean, that's what everybody wants from you, autograph.
Yeah.
If you could just put on the 2 of spades a little autograph, so we know this is yours,
Okay. Let me,
and we have no second
No.
2 of spades for the autograph.
and
This
I'll show that everyone I did autograph
beautiful
it.
signature.
Let's let it dry, and there you go.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm used to signing that, so I hope I have it done by now.
I mean, this is the ultimate proof that this is your card and there's no other card, right?
Right.
Okay, so I do it as slow as I can. We just put it somewhere into the middle of the pack.
Yes.
And from this position, you're gonna see it slowly rising up to the very, very top, just like that. There are no camera tricks. And this is really...
And it has my signature on it. Unbelievable. That is beautiful.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I love it. I love cards. I love it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And I will do it a second time so you can see it. It's really in the middle of the pack, right? There's no illusion. And Kat, you can just tuck that one in.
All right.
Awesome.
There you go.
And for all the skeptics at home, we might show it till the last second. It's really in here, between the 10 of clubs and 2 of clubs.
Yeah, it's right there.
Right.
Okay.
And from the, like, if you would have counted now, it's the 27th card. No, I'm just kidding. Somewhere in the middle of the pack. Okay, so it's not on the top, that's pretty
No.
important. But right now, one card rises to the very top, wearing a signature.
Oh my gosh, look at that. You are amazing.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh.
And this is actually just a warm-up because the amazing part, to be honest, I mean I just did it, but I just like this this disappearance of the card, and it has not really been gone. You were actually sitting on the card that you just have signed. Yeah, the 2 of spades, right?
I hope it's still there because, you know,
No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
But it would have been a good trick.
It would have, yeah. Would
I'm not Copperfield, not yet. I'm working on it, but
You
you know.
Oh.
But Kat, I had a feeling that you would go for the 2 of clubs. I just had a little feeling. So before we started, I put one card in my wallet. There's only one card inside here in a special compartment. Fold it up 2 times.
Here?
Yeah, you can
I
reach
reach
in there. Yeah. If that is a 2 of clubs, that would have been amazing, right?
If it's a 2 of clubs, I don't know if I'll be able to go on with the show.
But this is a
And
special 2 of clubs.
And it's my signed 2 of clubs. Unbelievable. That's even better than being under my tail feathers.
Right.
You know, I love it. 2 of clubs and signed. It is the 2 of clubs. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh my
Of
gosh.
course.
You know, we might bring him back at the end if he's willing, because I'm going to just say, wow, thank you, mind blown. But of course, he's been here for a few days, so we have had our minds blown for a couple of days. And I have a lot of people staying at the house right now. So, I mean, he's been just blowing our minds. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate when people work so hard to become the best. And I love that he's so humble, and he's also kind and a great human. So, you know, it doesn't matter to me how much talent somebody has. They got to be a great human being. It's just the way it is. So we are going to move on now to the amazing shopping show. I'm going to do a makeover on Channing. Channing, come on in here for a second. She doesn't have anything on, just her lashes, okay? And it's like not fair, because when I wake up, it's touch and go. It takes a little bit of work, not too much, like 5-6 minutes of intense work. But you know, this girl doesn't. So what we're gonna do is gild the lily. We're going to just take this face.
I think it'll be cool because our features are so different. She's blonde
And I'm
hair,
using
blue
the
eyes.
same thing on Channing that I used to do my own makeup with today, so that you can see that the same makeup works incredibly well for someone that is a completely different color palette than I am. And so that's why we have the one size fits all. And it's kind of a self-adjusting makeup. It looks different on everybody, but it makes everybody have the same end result, which is just really a beautiful look. So I'm excited, and are you ready?
I'm so excited. I've been wanting her to do my makeup for so long, and she just like kills her makeup every day.
Oh
so,
God, now the pressure is on. It's like, having to live up to, Mark, you know what that feels like.
Yeah, I know.
Right? You have to live up to it now. So I'm going to do that, and Seth is going to do that with me, and we're going to have fun, a lot of laughs. If you have never been to our shopping show, this is how it works. You're going to see right here, it says comment. And I believe it says 347. No, yes, 347. Yep. And what will happen is there's a little product next to it. So when I am using that, you will see what the comment number is. And all you have to do is put comment 347 or the number 347 down in the comments. And that means you would like it. We will be telling you everything's 30% off that we're showing today. So you will know the name of it. You will know how much it is before the 30% off, after the 30% off. And it will come to you right in your private messages in your Facebook page, an invoice. Now, you can choose to keep the invoice and pay it. You have 24 hours to do that. After that, everything in your cart just disappears. We also are limited on some things in numbers, so if you really, really love something, go ahead and you can pay the invoice. You can pay all of it at the end if you want. Or if you think we're going to run out of something, and I will let you know, then you might want to pay the invoice right away. But I think you should wait to the end, because then you only get one shipping price and everything goes to you out tomorrow. So here we go. Got it? Comment if you like the product. So we're going to have about 10 products or so. Then you just put that number in your comment below. Invoice gets sent to you, and you can just sit on that till the end of the show. And we will start this now. I'm so excited you're here. Let me see who we've got here. Hey, Joan Haston. And it's so nice to see you. Hello, Deanna. Deanna Page Uranga. She's a new name for me. Yeah, it's nice to have you. Welcome. We're going to have so much fun. Deb Tyler. Seth is here. Lisa Eaton's here. Cammie, here's another. Cammie Roundtree, that's not a new name. I just haven't seen you in a long time. It's so nice to have you. And Debbie Sanders Lewis, I'm going to be seeing you in a week and a half in West Virginia. I open on stage at the States Fair, West Virginia on August 8th, and I'll be performing there all the way through the 17th. So then I go to Vermont after that. But for now, we'll just stick with West Virginia. It's going to be awesome. Lewisburg, West Virginia. If you're anywhere near there, make sure you come and see my show. Come say hi, get a hug. And I promise it might be one of the best hugs you will ever get, because I love my hugs. Okay, we're moving over to the station. We are moving over. So we're going to go ahead and take this, and I'm coming with you over here, and then we are going to get settled here, where Seth and I will make magic. Now we're going to have to just figure that out. Unless you want to put it...
No, I got it.
Great. So here we are. We're going to turn up the lights because we need a light. And I like to do, when I do my makeup, I like to do my makeup in natural lighting, because then, I always do it by a window. Do you?
Yes, always.
And Channing does the same thing. I like doing that because when I walk outside, I don't want to be like, oh my God, I thought this looked different. So if you put it on at the window in natural light, it's great. But for now, we're at a makeup station. This is in my studio. And you look beautiful. Do you have anything on your face?
Just, I put drenched on this morning.
So she put on drenched this morning, which we will show later in the show, right?
You want to show it now?
We can. What do we have up there now? What's the first?
We have Radiance up there.
Radiance. So let's go ahead and put that on her. But what she's wearing right now, let me just grab some of it right here.
Why don't we just put it up right now?
Okay, we'll put it up right now because I think that you'll really want to know about this. This is a face oil. It is made for the face, so it's not an oil slick on your face. This oil is made to penetrate your skin. It also is a great oil to wear at night when you go to bed. That's when I love using this oil. But I also use it because I'm in Las Vegas, where we are right now, and it gets super dry. So when it gets super dry, I definitely add this to a drop of it to my skincare, either my moisturizer. I might put it on by itself. It will extend the life of your moisturizer. And by the way,
Oh yes,
you
you
know
must
what will
tell
be
them.
here on Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
we will have the Elastin Collagen Cream,
And everyone can get it after we bathe in it. Because
because it's been a
That's how
long
long we
time,
have been
and we're
gone
excited
without it.
about that. But this is so great
it's
too.
like that Mae West quote, you know what I mean? Instead of sex, you just say, "Oh, Elastin Collagen Cream, it's like air. It doesn't seem important until you're not getting any."
Exactly. And if you're going to perform, you better be on
Oh
camera.
my! He pulled me out of a hat a second ago. I was shoved in that hat that he had
You're
down
like
there.
a little rabbit.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
a little,
funny.
well, like a fairy, but well.
Well, that's another
That's
show.
what they call me in Germany, right?
That's right. So if
A
your
rabbit, they
skin
call us a rabbit
is
in Germany.
super
Or a
dry,
fairy, I
you
don't-
can put a drop of your face oil in your foundation, whatever foundation you use.
Can I say
all of
something
this,
really quick?
yes, of course.
I put this on my hair.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
put this on my hair.
On the ends.
I'm in Texas, so it's hot there too, and I put it on the ends, and even if it feels like you put a ton on, like before you go to bed, by the time you wake up, your hair will have absorbed it, and it's gonna feel so soft.
Really? I've never tried it, but my ends are super dry.
Well, because I put a ton of that on my face at night, I like put it on my eyebrows, and then I'll like just not on the top, but like mid shafts to ends, just like bring it through, and then just really work.
Look
it
how
on your
shiny
ends.
and this is all natural, your hair. This is all your hair, but it is so shiny. It is just absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
And yes, Dallas is very dry as well. So there you go. So this comes in 2 sizes, and we're going to go ahead and
And
do
remember,
that.
everything's 30% off today.
That's right. Now I don't have my prices in front
Well,
of me,
I just
so I'm
added
going to
that
have
in
you.
there.
Okay.
So,
So let's go with drenched. This is number, what did I just do? There we go. I'm like a bull in a china shop. This is number 448. 448, comment 448, and it's in 2 sizes. This is a 1 ounce size, and it goes a long way, so you don't have to go, oh, but this is really great for traveling too. Although we do have a tiny, tiny one for traveling, but this is the size that I love and take with me. I'm going to be gone for a month when I go on tour, so I will take this size with me. There is another size. Let me show it to you. It is more. So you can see the difference. So this is 1.7 ounces, and this is 1 ounce. So this is the difference in size, and you have a choice of one or the other. So she's already put that on her skin, and I would love to be able to bring you a little bit closer because I want people to see what that looks like on
they're
your
going to
skin.
get that for $34.40.
Okay,
today,
so
the large one.
all right, so the large 1.7 is usually how much? $49, and today at 30% off it is
$34.30.
$34.30, and the 1 ounce is usually,
Give me 1 second.
okay, he's looking that up. And so in the meantime, while he's looking that up, I will just say that your skin looks amazing.
Yeah, and I have freckles, so I just love your makeup is so full coverage. Well, it can be buildable.
Yeah, because they have to hear you.
Yes. Okay, so I have freckles, just
Louder.
like I have freckles.
That's right.
Well, don't yell. Don't hurt yourself. Gee, Darlie, don't.
And Kat has freckles as well.
Yep.
So the fact her makeup line is like buildable, but it can get like so nice with the coverage, which I love because if you have freckles, sometimes it makes your skin look a little bit uneven.
And it's true, and not only just freckles, but sun damage. It's covered, rosacea. We can cover easily, and it all looks like skin, which is what the greatest part of this makeup is that it doesn't look fakey or cakey. It looks like skin. So if you have freckles, sun damage, patches, sometimes menopause causes that too. You wouldn't know about that because you're only 28, about to turn 29. But me, oh, I know about it, friend. I know all about it. So I love covering all my imperfections. Sometimes, most of the time, I don't have makeup on because, you know, I'm home and I'm in the chicken pen and all that stuff. But when
Yeah, but like we said the other day when we went to that makeup shoot, they were like so worried because Kat wanted to keep layering makeup over like powder and liquid, and the lady was like, no, you can't do that, and Kat was like, well, I can with my makeup.
Yeah,
Watch me.
and the
Yeah.
pictures came out great. I mean, you know, I think she was just so worried because we were with one of the most famous photographers photographing me, one of the most famous photographers in the world, and you know, the makeup artist wants so much to please the photographer because, and so when she saw me layering after she did a beautiful job on my makeup, but I just know what I need, and I knew what the light was he was using, so she freaked out. But you know, you can layer my makeup, and the pictures came out beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God.
Kat
I
knows
haven't
what she
posted them
wants.
yet.
She saw it herself and she was like, this is what
We're
I
campaigning
need.
for the cover
and-
of Vogue.
No,
Yes.
that is not happening. But you know, I will tell you this:
Send it
I
in.
have never been so photographed by someone that was so incredibly talented. Jim Jordan, his name is. So if you go to Instagram, you'll see Jim Jordan Photography. He's really up the top, and for us and in this country, and he shoots so many Vogue covers and so many beautiful campaigns. So if you see his Jim Jordan Photography on Instagram, not only is he an incredible photographer, but he's an incredible human, as I like to say, because
He's so
sometimes
sweet.
when you get to the top like that, people change, and I'm always so relieved when people stay the same. So we started out with Drenched. If you like Drenched, go
And the
ahead.
small,
Oh, small. Let me give
got
you the
the
price on
price.
that.
because I can do math.
Right.
Is $27.30 for the small one
Right,
today.
but what is it usually?
39.
It's usually, the small one is $39, and
the-
today it is $27.30. So that's 30% off, and that is for Drenched,
quite a
the
deal.
face oil. It is really good, and like she said, she uses it in her hair as well before she goes to bed at night, from the middle to the ends.
Ember
Yeah,
448.
448. So if you like it, comment 448, and the rest is like magic, just ends up
The rest
in your
is
box.
history.
Okay, so I'm going to just feel the skin. Oh, it's really nice, really nice. So I almost hate to put makeup on you because I think your freckles are adorable.
Thank you.
And when people would say that to me, I would never believe it because
I
when you're
know.
growing up, you just hate them, right?
Yeah.
But as you get older, and you know, you're not so hard on yourself, but I love using makeup for my freckles.
Well, now it's a thing.
They
now
don't
people put
photograph well.
fake
Yeah, I
freckles
always
on.
wanted freckles when I was a kid.
What?
I-
We all want what we don't have.
Yeah, when I was a
You
kid,
said-
they used to call me Casper because I was that pale.
Oh
at
my
school.
gosh.
No, it's true.
Well, I am going to take that face oil and I'm going to put just a little drop in there, like that.
Are we gonna do radiance first because we have that?
Well, I'm just putting it in the foundation because it's so dry today. We have the California fires. They're bleeding over the smoke and everything over here, so the air quality is tough and it's rough on the skin when that happens. So we're going to move now to Radiance. Now this is a makeup primer. I love it. Where is my Radiance?
Right here.
Okay, and I love it so much because I always tell people it's like spackling a wall before you paint it. I know that doesn't sound romantic, but it is what it's like. So when they spackle a wall before they paint it, it fills in any holes or cracks in the wall. So in a way, what I compare that to are lines, any marcation. That this is what evens out the face beautifully. But beyond that, it makes your skin feel like silk. It is a makeup primer. You can use it before makeup or you can use it instead of makeup on a day that you just want to feel your skin looks amazing, because I'm going to show it to you. Now it looks like it has color in it, but it doesn't. I'm going to put it on my fingers and show it to you. Now that is not color. What that is glow. And that's why I say you can wear it under makeup to make your makeup last much, much longer, or you can wear it alone because it makes your skin look dewy, glowy, not greasy, not shiny. That's a whole nother thing. So I'm going to go ahead.
It gives a hue to the skin.
It does, but what it does is it gives a glow to the skin. So I'm using my fingers to put this on because I think my fingers are fantastic tools. You could use a brush, but it's your fingers, so why
I
not?
have a
you know?
message from the chief.
The chief, is that Todd
Yeah,
Fisher?
It is Todd Fisher.
Is he wanting to know what I'm making him for lunch?
Well, no, I think he's going to order lunch.
Oh, okay.
So
he wants to know what we want?
you would like. Any of you want anything out there?
You just like
We're taking
there's
orders.
I
What
don't
would you like?
Come on down.
I don't yeah. So yeah, come on over for lunch, everybody. Well, I don't know. What do you feel like, kids?
Oh well,
I know Marc eats just about anything. That's what I've
Yeah,
discovered.
I can
I've
eat
been
just-
feeding
I
Marc, and he eats whatever I put out.
I'll eat anything.
All right.
Easy
I
peasy.
just love American food, so whatever you can get.
American.
American
I love
food.
that you say American food because see, we always say we love Thai food,
Is there
German
anything
food,
you're dying
Chinese
to
food,
try?
but you love American food.
That's right.
I think we're so boring with our food. We just
Yeah.
have hot dogs.
I
and
don't want
hamburger.
everybody in the world to know what I eat for lunch, so would be
Okay.
great, or something like that. And the apple, you know, anything that apple-y for dessert.
Okay.
Now, what I've done is put this glow. This is now Channy's lucky because she's young and she doesn't have the fine lines or any demarcation, but it does have a blurring effect. So already her freckles, to me, I can't see them because this makeup primer has a very great blurring effect. So if you wore this instead of a foundation, you still get, you know, that. It's like almost like an airbrush look. It's really great. So what I'd like you to do is just lean forward and let everyone see the glow that you have here. I'm just gonna bring this in a little tiny bit. I'm terrified to do that. I, on the other hand, do have lines in my face. I've earned every one of them. I'm not doing much about it except just using great products, and I think I'm doing a good job beating the clock a little bit.
Are you kidding me? You
Well,
look incredible.
I don't mind getting older because I can make it look, you know, with great skincare and makeup, you know, you can look any way you want.
Right.
So, but I don't mind getting older because I think it is such an honor, and so many people don't get to. So my feeling is just embrace it, but you have to have this in order, and you have to take care of yourself because that's how it works. So I have radiance. Feel your skin.
Oh wow.
What does it feel like?
It feels very like silky and smooth. Like I
Mhm.
don't feel any of my like pores or anything.
Nope. For pores, this is genius.
You have
It's
such
also
a glow
okay.
on your cheek right here. Look at that.
Mhm.
It's a
Yeah.
glow.
It's a glow right there. It's so beautiful. And here's another thing that's great about this is that I'm gonna get my glasses. It makes your makeup glide on and stay on longer. So that's what's so great about it. So comment 347 is radiance. Again, works for dry skin, oily skin, combination skin. So this is really great. Can you tell me the price
And
that it was?
Today
The usual price on this
is $35, but
today at 30% off,
you get $24.50.
$24.50, and of course we have shop pay also at Cat Cosmetics, so you can make installments if you want. We just added that not too long ago, so I'm very happy about that because I use it when I shop online at other people's. I buy everything online that I own because I don't have time to shop. What?
Your sister Kim David is here.
Hey, Kim.
And she said, I look like I have a beautiful tan. Well, you know what? I'm going to let you and everyone else in on a secret, Kim. It's not me. Isn't that? But thank you. I receive it. It's actually our sun-kissed bronzer,
Naturally
which
sun-kissed
we're going to
bronzer.
use on Channing.
Yep, it's right here. Actually, I used
Gives
it
the
on Marc.
best subtle tan. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
this is what he's
So thank
talking
you.
about.
I
It'll
received
come
that.
up later in the
It's
show.
not the Vegas sun.
It's not the baby. No, I don't go out on the sun.
we don't do sun
don't do the
anymore at
sun.
this. We know too much now. So I'm going to move on, and I'm going to probably move this to the side because I'm going to
Move
come on
this over
this
here?
side to do her. What are we doing next? And then I'll know.
Next, we're going to start with the foundations.
Okay,
And
will
the
you do me a
powders.
favor? I left my brushes in the sun because I washed them this morning, and they are on the rooster.
Are they in the driveway?
Not the real rooster, but on the one right out that door because I have them on the sun. And I'm going to move over here. And there you go. You look so pretty.
Thank you.
All right,
I
so
received
there you go. You see that, girls? She receives
She's rubbing
it.
off on me.
That's good. I receive it. That's what I always tell people to say when someone says something nice to you instead of going, no, I'm not. No, it's just as easy to say, thank you. I receive that. And before you know it, you will see your beauty too. All right, so now look at these. That Vegas sun is awesome. So I put just a little bit of drenched in here. Now you see what that did?
Yeah.
Because your skin, now it's not really dry because I put that on it, but I'm just going to show what this little bit of foundation does. Now this is called Skin Double, the foundation, because it mimics skin so perfectly. It is a high coverage, but it's buildable as well. So if you just use a tiny bit, like I am right now who am I kidding? I need glasses for this. So I am telling you now that this is the closest thing to skin that you're going to get, I think, out there in the cosmetic world. It's just that great. So what you do is that you just, I like using the synthetic brushes for makeup application with anything that has to do with cream, like my cream color sticks or cream foundation. I'm a big fan of cream foundation, but here's the thing. I do not use a foundation that is made with powder in it. I will use powder because we have great powder, but cream foundations are often cream to powder, and they're too dry for me. So I don't use those. I think if you have oily skin, you might
throughout the day.
Yeah, it cracks below your eyes and your smile lines. So we don't need that. So if I have any hair in your eyes, let me know.
No,
Okay, so now what I love about this, all right, is that there's not a freckle in sight. Even though I love her freckles,
Woo-hoo!
she wants me to.
Get rid of them.
Yeah, that's right. Now I also can use this underneath the eyes. That's how good the coverage is. And also, it does not sit in the lines under your eyes. And you've also been spackled with the Radiant, so you have got very smooth skin. And but it's a great concealer, the foundation. And I use my fingers for that but I can also use a brush as well. And I'm just going to put a little bit there, and I'm going to take a brush.
And while you do this, I'll tell them the pricing of that.
Okay, so we'll do the pricing with Seth.
And so the originals, now see, if you comment 523, you're not just going to get your foundation, but you're also going to get a powder in a stackable
Okay, so
unit
let's
together.
show them what that looks like. So a stackable unit looks like this, and the foundation and the powder, it's really great for people on the go. So it's a full size, because when you buy this, all you're really getting is this. This is a full size. Now everything's magnetized, so you can do what you want with it. But this is a full size. This is what you get when you buy it. But what you get is all compact, and it's kind of, more compact than makeup. So what I did was I designed these, and it just slides in there, and then you can, when you get these, you take the top, you take the top off, and then you just, so here's how it works. You get it, you open it, you put in your foundation, you take the lid off of that, and there's your powder. So you have two full sizes. Sorry, that was my bronzer, but you can stack them as high as you want. So what I love about this, look how little this is, and it's all full size.
It can fit in your pocket if you really wanted it to.
You absolutely, think about what Marc could do with this.
Oh, I know. Oh, well.
Think about that, what Marc could do with this.
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like. So you will it'll come to you. You can put them in yourself. I like that because I want you to know that they are refillable. And so now we have done her foundation, and I'm just going to smooth that out under the eyes. I've used the foundation as as concealer as well. And there you go. Now, your skin is absorbing this really well. So I'm not going to need to use a lot of powder. But let me tell you why I love our powder. Because women, especially over a certain age, are freaked out over powder because you're used to it drying and caking and sitting in the lines. But here's the deal. This powder is very light, yet it has a lot of coverage. It only comes in 2 colors, so no confusion. It comes in light, and it comes in medium light, which is also known as beige. I am beige. I'm using beige unshanning. And this is...
I'm light.
You're Casper the Ghost.
I'm pale.
Yeah, so
Which is where the bronzer comes in.
So what I need is a glamour puff.
Oh, let me get you one of those.
Glamour puffs are these velvety,
That's
soft,
what they call me
puffy.
in Britain, a puff. Or no, it's a poof.
No, it's a poof, not a
Oh,
puff.
there you go.
All right, so I'm waiting for him to get me a new glamour puff, and these puffs are fantastic because, and it will come with your stack. You will get a puff with your stack. You can wash it. It's like velvet. It's very soft. It has a point. The reason I love it is because when you want to get into the eye area like this, like in here, you want to have that point if you can. And then this side, of course, is to do more like this. Now, I am going to use this. Now, you notice where I put this powder, right where in the corner, where people would usually have like maybe dark circles. And I don't really apply it directly under the eye. I may take it over a little bit later, but I just put it here and I let it be because it's really great. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm not swiping it. I'm just patting it on there because I don't want to disturb the foundation that I put on there because it's perfect.
So it's more of a pat than a swipe.
No swiping because you don't want to disturb what you've already done. So you're just don't want that hair to get in your eye. There you go. And it's just gorgeous. I also like to do my eyelids if they need it. And again, you see, I haven't gotten back into the powder, so that one bit of powder really did a great job. I'm going to get a little bit closer because to her so you can really see the detail work because I'm going to get into her eyes soon. So the comment is 523. And this is for the foundation and the powder stack. Remember, when you get it, it will come in two separate things with a lid. You will take one lid off, screw it together, and then you have the other lid on the top, and it's just so great. All right, so if you like that, did you talk about the price on that?
Not yet. So
here we go.
Original price is $45, but today you get it for $31.50, which is the price of one of those alone normally.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
I mean, that is a really crazy deal because great foundations, and for me, this is the greatest.
Oh, I have
I
one
try
open for you,
everybody's
sweetheart.
everything, and I am, huh?
I have one open for you.
Oh,
so
you
don't
do?
have to go.
Okay, great. So what I love about the price of this foundation and powder, it's far less than even one foundation would cost. When you get a very luxury high-end foundation, you can pay $60,
Oh my gosh.
$70. It's insane. I'm into affordable luxury. These products are all made with the top ingredients and quality, and it's highly pigmented, everything. And what does that mean? It means that the color is rich and deep and has lastability, because the one thing that I've discovered, even if I find a color or something that I like in a drugstore, it doesn't last because it's not made with the ingredients that these are made with. So this goes a long way. You put my makeup on once in the day, you are not going to have to reapply it, even if you go out to dinner after work. If you want to touch up by making it a little more glamorous, you can do that. But you don't
That's what
need.
I do.
Yeah, it's what I do.
Whenever I do my
just go
shows,
over
I
what
just
have.
go over for my
And
shows
it's not
at
gonna
night.
make you break out. Like, I was nervous when I had never tried
No.
her makeup before.
Yes.
Sometimes when you try something new, you're like, oh gosh, like this is gonna make
Well-
me break out. But I think because the ingredients are so pure, it
Well,
doesn't.
it's also just, it's the putting on over and over and over all day. People have to touch things up.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that. I just, when I can wear makeup all day. Before I go on stage, I just add to what I have on.
I just powder.
Yep.
Blush. But you know what's great about yours too is for us when we're on stage, and you too, because you're always working in the salon all the
We're
time.
under
You're-
contract at my salon. We have to wear makeup every day.
Yeah, well, because
So-
you want to look
'Cause
good
it's
for your
it's a
clients.
glam,
You want to look
yeah,
good. Want
high-end
to look
salon,
glamorous.
right?
But the thing is when we all sweat, that's the great thing about these products too. It doesn't get off of you. It doesn't melt
Ladies
off.
don't sweat, we
Perspire.
perspire. That's,
You know what I'm
that's
talking
right.
about, really. I'm telling you.
But it's true, it wears on, not off, and actually perspiration just makes it look better.
Well, because it becomes one with your skin.
Yeah,
It
it
sets
does.
in.
And when I get off stage, I have, my hair is wet.
When
I
she
mean,
gets off stage,
Yeah.
let me tell you, so I wish I looked as good as her
well,
when
it's
she
not
gets.
me,
She can go on
it's
a
the
date
makeup.
after she gets up with Todd.
But
after
when people want to take pictures, I'm like, I am ready because it
Yeah.
looks so much better
You
after
don't.
an hour of perspiring, right? So it's great. Anyway, we are moving on, and here we go. We're going to comment now 524. Is that right?
Yes,
524.
which is-
And it is the Miracle Working Kit. And I'm
With-
choosing this kit. And
Our brush.
it comes with the brush?
It comes with the brush.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a great kit. And what I love about this kit is that it comes with this fantastic little brush. I'll show it to you a little closer for those of you who are not familiar with my line. This is a sable brush. It's dual-ended. One end has like that little bit of a fat look, and then the other end is slanted. And this is for fine eye work. It's just absolutely amazing. I love this little brush. This too is also a sable brush, and it comes with it. And you can use this brush for contouring. All you do is just squeeze it, and then it turns flat, so you can see what that looks like. So if you want to build cheeks, which we'll do in a moment, you'll see me flatten it out so that I can get underneath the bone.
Yes.
You like that?
I love that brush for bronzing and blush. I can't tell you how many times I've been in a car. Actually, yesterday was one of them when I am in traffic,
Right.
and that brush has come into use so many times because it's the easiest blush brush, in my opinion.
And why is
It's
this kit
angled.
so amazing? Because this is the kit that I have on, it's the kit that Seth has on, it's the kit that Channing will have on, and we're 3 different types. So what is great about this is that you get to see how all the same colors look great on 3 different type people at once. So I'm going to start with her eyes. And it's got, let me just introduce you, it is a bronzer, a blush, a deeper blush, eyeshadow base, which is the base color should always open the eye up before you start to smoke it. This is Peace, which is a bronze gold brown. It's so beautiful. And then there's the black eyeshadow, and you'll see why that black eyeshadow actually makes sense, because it really is the thing that makes your eyes pop, but you have to know how and where to use it. So I'm going to show you that right now. All right, so I'm taking the fat end of the brush. Let me just show it to you, not the slanted end. I'm taking the fat end, and I'm going to take the beautiful powder. It's called Eartha Shimmer, and I'm going to go ahead, tap off the excess, and I'm going to cover. Now, I would like to get really close on her eyes because you can't tell what I'm doing.
Guess who's here right now?
Who?
Lizard.
Where?
In
Here?
the room. In here.
Hi, Liz. We miss you being here. We miss you being
Talking
here.
about you.
So now I am just going to go ahead and I'm going to do a little bit more. I'm going a little heavier here in the corner. So in a minute you'll get to see it. Okay, and then you get and go all the way up, because that's what lifts the eye. This is just you go a little heavier right here, and then you go all the way up to the brow, right? Now you don't want to get too many shadows, but you're doing an awesome job. So remember, I like to do a little bit more in the corner, right? And then I definitely will take the rest of what's on that brush, and then I will go ahead and take it all the way to the eye.
Now, why is the eyeshadow base the best thing to start with, someone?
Because, it opens the eye. If you open your eyes, Channing, and everyone can see it, it just opened her eye. And then when we start to do the smoky eye look, she looks wide awake now because of that base. But it's also because we're about to add the same head of the brush is the round head. And we're about to add Peace, which is the second color in the kit right here. This is the brown gold, and I'm going to go ahead and use that in there you go. So you'll see what that does. It's going to give her some depth and dimension to her eyes. I'm going to put a little more on the brush because I'm using using it on both eyes. All right, and you can always blend. We're going to blend it out later. I'm just showing you placement right now. So it's really it's also really good if you have a hooded eyelid, because you are going to create an illusion. Let's see. Now, I want you to open your eyes and let me see. You can see what that did. Now, I'm going to blend it in a bit, but for placement, you can see. What's beautiful, too, is I'm going to take a little bit more of this, right? A little bit more of this. And I'm going to open your eyes. I'm going to put a little bit underneath so that it gives a little drama to the bottom lashes. And the beauty of this brush is that the soft bristles allow you to have some control over the intensity. Because we can always get intense later, but you might go, oh, I like this where I'm at right now. I'm stopping here. But you see what that did. Okay, now look into the, yeah. Now you can see, this is subtle, smoky eye right here. Subtle and smoky. Now if we were gonna stop there, close. Okay, I'm just blending a little bit. If we were gonna stop there, then I would go right into the black. And I would take the pointed end of that. You can see it's a pointed end. And you want to take a little bit of the black. And before you put anything on your face, you're going to shake it off, blow it off. But you're going to want to do that because you don't want anything flaking or being too intense. You can always add more later. It's easier to do that than to take it off and start over. So I'm going into the corners. Look up.
Channing, someone says you look absolutely beautiful, and they're wondering if you have eyelash extensions.
I do. I have eyelash extensions. I've noticed since I've dyed my hair isn't naturally black. I dyed it, and if my mom is watching, she's hated when I did that because I have really like kind of golden strawberry blonde hair, but I had to then do my eyebrows, and I just felt like my eyes kind of faded back without lashes, so having like a little bit of the darkness for the lashes every day helps because my hair is so dark and harsh that it helps with making my eyes
can't
pop.
imagine with anything but black hair because
I
that's
know.
all you've had since I've known you.
Yeah.
But I want you to just kind of look in the mirror. So what I did was I put the black in the corners, just in the upper and lower corners. Let me get a brush so I can show you. So just in the upper and look up and lower corners. And I did it very subtly because now we'll pull back a little bit and you can see when I did this how it took her eyes and just made them pop. And what's so great about this now, if we want to go ahead, can you see what it looks like looking in there?
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Now see how it's subtle compared to what we're used to doing because we like to glam it up, right?
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to grab a little sponge because I want to show you how you can use the next time you go to the drugstore, you can grab
You look
a
like
pack
Elizabeth
of
Taylor.
sponges. We have them. I just don't have them on the website. And this is just a sponge that they would want you to put your foundation on with, but I do not recommend that at all. It just doesn't have a good payoff. But here's what I love the sponge for. See the sharp edge of it? It's very soft. Look up. And you can blend all that with just the edge. Now you'll see the smoking. There's no product on this sponge. It's just me blending. Close. You see how that works? For me, it's better than a brush. Let me take a peek. Yeah. Now you can see that she has that smoky eye. And it took almost nothing. It took
I love that.
nothing. I took a little bit of this and a little bit of this and a little bit of this, and we are at smoke. Now we can glam it up, which I'll come back and do. Because right now I want to do the face color, and then we will take this to the next level.
I
as far
love
as
this.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's so fun because I've never done your makeup.
I know. I feel like a badass.
You are a badass.
I know, but
That's a first ever.
yes.
That someone said that in my chair. So there you go.
No, I love it.
All right, so now we're going to go into move from the eye portion of the palette, which is the bottom. We're going to go into the top. So we have the catnip bronzer, which is fantastic because there's no orange in it. It is a gold and a brown. And we also have then Whiskers blush, which is just beautiful. Whiskers blush. And then we go into the Whiskers 2.0 because sometimes people like to have, a really good cheek let me show you what all of these things do for you. The bronzer works as a contour, And so remember I told you with the brush you get with this kit, you will squeeze it, you will put your product on it like this, and you will shake it off or blow it off, whatever you want. Squeeze the brush, and now I'm going to show you where the cheekbone is right there, and I'm going underneath it. So I'm going underneath that cheekbone, and that will give her the perfect placement. Okay, a little bit this way, and I'll do it over here, right? And that just lets me control that somewhat. I'm going to put some more on the brush, and then I'm going to go ahead, see how I'm doing this with my finger? I can make it whatever shape I want it to be. And I'm putting this one what we call the moon spots. And that frames her face. Also down the sides of her face, her nose, down the sides. We're also going to put a little bit on the chin, on her nose, and especially we're going to go on the jawline, right there. Oh, yeah. So let me squeeze that, because the jawline, when you define it like this, it makes you look like you've lost weight. And it just gives you that jawline back. Now she actually has a jawline because she's 28 years old. But this is a trick that we do on television. The guys do it too, to make your jawline look more sharp. And that is that. So I'm just taking
I do it to make sure I have abs, like right here. Just I contour that whole area.
Right? All right, so let's see how she's looking. Looking really good. Looking really good. Now I'm going into the blush. This is a very soft pink blush, and I love it. It's my favorite. It's called Whiskers. And you can buy these all separately. However, I like having the kit because I don't have to go looking for things, and it's like a CD and you love every song on it. And that's what my goal was for this palette.
Kat, what do you have for acne scars?
Acne scars.
Someone is asking.
You mean as far as makeup?
I think maybe makeup and possibly skincare.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, acne scars are there, but what you can do is your skin, you might have oily skin, I'm guessing, because that's usually the profile of skin that breaks out. So I would say for a cleanser, you would use the papaya foaming cleanser. For your serum, you would want to use this, which is the Miracle Working. Yeah, this is the cream to gel moisturizer. But before that, you would also want to use. Is this it? Because I don't have my glasses on.
That is
the clarifying serum.
This stuff.
This 3-step process: the papaya cleanser, this serum, and the cream to gel moisturizer is the trifecta.
Yes.
For skincare for you. And also, do we have any of those in the show today? We don't have
any of those in the show. I mean,
they're on the site.
They're on the site though.
So, but that's what's really great. It will stop you from having any more breakouts. And as far as what you can do, the radiance that we showed in the beginning that I put her, that's really good too, because it will fill in sometimes it's I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I'm talking about because you're the one that has the what are they? It's like it just takes it makes it smooth. It takes any bumpiness away and makes it all smooth.
It's a blemish blur.
It's a blemish blur. I love that. Yeah. So radiance is really good. And then once you have your skin, like prepped like that, if you need makeup, then this is all going to wear like $1 million. I'm just adding a little bit of bronzer because I've done what I need to do here.
Yes, Fran, you can.
What's that?
She's asking if she can get individual refills for our kits.
Oh, yeah. That's why we make everything with magnets so that you don't have to buy the whole thing over. You can just buy the thing that you use the most of. This is gorgeous. Look at this bronzer. I mean, this is just beautiful. Now,
she's making me Italian again.
Now I'm going to go down. It's all right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it down your neck because that's one thing that's really important is that you pull it all together. Now, we have used everything in this kit except this. This is the deeper blush.
Which is my favorite.
I know, me too.
I love blush.
Blush brightens your face. We just gave the illusion of a lift because, again, makeup is magic. And so our illusion is that our face is lifted and that it's, very healthy glow. It also, you have a tan maybe you didn't have before. See the blush? Okay. So now I'm not going to do anything except place it on the bone. You see where that is? Look at that. You see that, Seth?
Yep. If Miss Piggy had this kind of blush, she would have gone from a ham to brisket.
Oh my God, the entertainment value. Right?
I love.
All right. Now we're not going down here. The blush is only for the bone. Down here was the
What do you call that?
contour.
The apple? What do you of your
The
cheek?
apple.
Yeah.
That's
The
your
apple of your cheek.
I also like to put a little bit of that, what's left
My
over
apple's
on the
right
brush.
here, but you know.
Yes, you
where I-
most definitely. So there you go. How do you like that? Pull back just a little bit. And then you have...
So hello, gorgeous.
Hello.
Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I love that. Now let me just show you a few more tricks. Remember, take a little bit of piece, make sure it's just a little bit, and you're gonna go really careful with this, but I'm gonna set her eyes a little deeper here. So
So you're going in the.
socket,
Yep.
okay? Just a tiny bit
You're kind of doing that windshield wiper thing
in the socket.
in the socket.
I love that because I have really huge eyes.
You have
So-
Bette Davis eyes.
Okay, pull back and show them what that did.
I know you
It
don't
just
know
made
who
them
she
look
is,
a
but
little,
she's-
pull back a little more. It just makes them look a little more deep set. And that is what's so great.
Ooh, I like that.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
It's a little trick that I discovered when I was on One Life to Live. And one day I just looked in my face and in the mirror before I went on, and I said, I look a little vacant. My eyes just didn't have the pow I wanted. And then I remembered thinking, why do models in the Vogue look this way? And it's all because they do this.
Yeah. Well,
I
it gave me
studied
like
a picture.
More of a 3D look, not so flat.
Yeah, it brings the face, and it makes your eyes right. So this is absolutely a beautiful natural look. We'll punch it up in a little bit, but I want to move on before we do that.
Everyone says you look beautiful.
Yay!
Everyone's
Thank
feel
you.
beautiful.
Asking what shade of foundation that you used on Channing.
Channing and I use the same shade because I have a tan, and I don't have a real tan. It's a fake tan because I don't go out in the sun. But nonetheless,
We're both fake bakers.
we're fake bakers. But so I use I'm a yellow tone, so I use medium, which is the darkest we make in the foundation. So yellow tone, medium number 1 is what I used on Channing.
Medium
It's
light,
also-
right? Or
No,
is it medium?
medium.
Oh, medium. Okay.
Because medium light is our most popular color. It is our biggest selling color because medium is quite dark, and so you want to don't go darker than you think you need, because our colors are what you see on the website is what you get. And we're both medium yellow undertone, so that's what we're wearing, and with the medium light beige powder. That's the
Yeah.
combination that is in our stack. So there you go with that. Now we're gonna move on again. If you want, we didn't talk about how much this is. Number
How
524 is the Miracle Working Kit.
I have it right.
It is the kit that comes with the brushes, one for your eyes, one for your face, right? And the regular price is
It's normally $60, but today, now this is a deal, you guys, so you better hop on this, is $42.
what? How much is it usually?
$60.
So it's usually $60, which is
Wow.
already incredibly good. And then with
$42
30% off, it's
30%
$42 for the whole kit and the 2 brushes, which is amazing. Okay?
I'm really feeling myself right
Are
now.
you?
You should.
Isn't that a good thing?
'Cause you're
That's
a
what we want.
badass.
We want people to feel their
Love it.
bad selves.
You're
or
the-
their
My
good
bad
selves.
Nicole
That's
Talencio
right.
said we look like sisters.
They-
well,
well,
from
they're
different
wearing the-
misters.
But they're wearing the same. We're all 3 wearing that same kit, the same foundation.
I actually think
your
for once I
foundation
have
is
the
lighter.
lightest. Well, I think I have the lightest makeup for
Yeah.
once.
Well,
I
Normally,
fake
I'm
tan
the one
up
who
to
looks.
my neck. I'll fake tan up to my neck and then let my face be normal. That way, when I go and do my makeup, I can kind of like do it as dark as I need to, depending
Right.
on what my tan looks
But
like.
I don't
See,
use. I wait until I have my foundation on, and
This is
how
all-
I get my
this is
most color
tan?
from my bronzers.
Oh, wow.
And my bronzers and my blushes. That's where I get most of my color from. So I get a nice canvas, and then I use the color in the kit to give me as much of a tan or a brightness, as I need. So I don't use
Yeah.
foundation as much to get my tan as I do the bronzers and the blushes. What are you seeing?
Well, I was just gonna say, if you looked any deeper than my décolletage, you would have to put on sunglasses because that's how white it is.
Oh no, he is
It's
looks like the
blinding.
underbelly of a Christmas turkey under that shirt.
That-
It is pale.
Well, that's my back. You said yesterday.
Oh, I did. I said, Channing, you're back. I said, it's so white compared to you. I
was
never
like-
saw you.
But you're not supposed to see that.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was
That's
someone
not
else.
for public
I thought it was.
consumption,
Yes.
right?
I thought it was your stunt double.
All
I
right.
didn't.
So this is what a simple, beautiful, clean, sexy look is for you. Do you like the way you look in the mirror?
I love
524
it.
is the
Do you?
number, Annie.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
Five,
Now I haven't
two,
blended the eyes, so let me go ahead
Right
and
about.
do that. So let me blend here. Where's my little eye brushes? They
Somebody
were all
asked
here.
what we're using on my lips. I don't have anything on my lips right now, but I
Not
But
yet.
we're going to use Sublime on her, the teeth whitening luxury lip crayon. So
My
you see what I'm
favorite.
doing? I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm simply blending, because I hadn't done that yet. And I'm blending. There you go. And you can see what that does. So let me just get a little closer.
Blending.
There you go. And you can see what that looks like. There you go.
Isn't it just not fair how gorgeous?
It's not fair, but it is
I
what it
received
is.
that.
It's true.
All right. So if you like the kit, comment 524.
524.
It is usually
It's a good
$60. Today it is
$42.
$42 for the entire face palette with your
That's
brushes,
such a good
your
deal.
eye brushes.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
ridiculous.
it's
but
incredible.
And
it's
you know what else is so great about it?
Oh, thank you,
I've spent
Angela.
a ton of money on makeup brands that are like, Armani, all these things. And a lot of them nowadays don't come with a mirror in the compact.
what?
Yes,
No,
they've
it's true.
cheap out on the packaging now. Like I got some Kylie Cosmetics stuff too, no mirror in the packaging, and I'm like, what am I supposed to see?
Exactly. Well, it's funny because I do buy a lot of other makeup because I like to see what people are making, but I truly, you need a mirror. So, but you also, she will not have to touch this
Until
This w-
tomorrow.
until tomorrow. I don't want her to sleep in her makeup, but if she didn't touch it, it would look exactly the same. My friend Linda slept in her makeup when I did it
My
once.
mom sleeps in her makeup.
I
Oh
sleep
my
in my
gosh.
makeup if times call for it.
Okay, and that's all we need to know
That's
about
all
that.
I need to know.
That's okay. Now
I was talking about for a show. Where are your minds going?
I would never go on a stage with day old makeup. Never.
I
know you
meant
so well.
I meant it for some reason. I need to remember that time when we were in
You're
Los
backpedaling.
Angeles and the poor gardener saw me in nothing but my scanties. He saw me in.
That's right, because I sent him out to the car to get
Someone
something.
said Charlie's Angels. You guys got to go back to back.
Okay, hold on.
Do-do-do.
Wait a minute.
We have to.
Do-do-do.
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 That's right. All right, so let's just see who's here. Hey, Kathy Gans, Colette. It's so good to have you here. Terry Laka. And
Drew
Mary
James and
Mapes.
Neil.
Drew James and
I
Neil.
miss
What
you,
are you
Drew.
doing up? It's so late. I love
It
you.
is 'cause you're
I
across the
miss you.
pond.
He's in London. That's right. So,
London.
what's next? So we can move on.
Move
to
on.
Can I ask you guys really quick?
Yeah.
What would you do for eyebrows if somebody wanted to fill in their eyebrows?
Well, you don't need that, but if someone
don't.
needed to, we have a couple of eyebrow things. They're not on the show today, but it's in our eyebrow section, and we
Yes.
have a
Which-
few different options.
We have two of the best. We have our eyebrow pencil. Well, why don't I put that on right now? I can do that.
No,
real
you
quick.
don't need it. Your brows.
don't think
no,
I
you
need
have
it?
Joan Crawford brows
No,
right now.
I don't
Yes,
think I do.
he has Joan Crawford.
Well, wait.
brows.
Let me prove my point then. Why
Okay,
don't
but
just-
I don't have anything on my brows.
So why don't we do your brows?
Well,
I use Ninja on my brows. Isn't
because
that crazy?
Okay.
you do. Well,
put
because
Ninja
Ninja's
on
a
a brush.
pencil. Yeah.
Well, because my eyebrows are black, so I'll put Ninja on a brush and then just fill my eyebrows in.
So we have
'Cause I'm
a
obsessed
brow
with this.
911,
We have a brown 911
and then we also have a brow fix, which is, this is what that is, the brow fix. So the brow
Yes.
fix, if you want to see it.
I don't have my 911.
Liz said eyebrows. I love this topic. Best product.
Well, Liz is the best at doing eyebrows.
Yeah,
She's so good at
So
it.
this is like a brow
It's called brow tints.
tints, and
With
see, it's like a
fibers.
tiny little mascara wand. And I don't have anything on my brows, so I'll be happy to
worry.
do that. I'm just looking
Now
for.
that's
Let me look at a mirror.
That's brunette. That
It's
one.
okay, brunette. So this is brunette, but you see, my brows are not light because my hair color's not light either. What? Right. So here we go. So I'll show
Letters,
you
we're
what
receiving
happens.
letters
But
from
I
our
have
viewers
eyebrows.
now.
This is what you would use if you have eyebrows. If you don't, you're going to want to use the pencil. But I'm just what I love about this is it's got color in it.
It's an enhancer.
But it enhances and it makes it stay in place. See? So now you can see that I just lift. You see the difference? I lifted my face with my brow. See the difference between that one and that one?
It looks so good.
It just lifts it. Now what I love about this, let me dip into the
It's right there near the.
okay. I'm going to dip in for the second eye. Okay. And now, like I said, so I'm using the color and then the
sorry,
end of the wand because it kind of disappears up here. My brow gets very light. And now I match, okay? So I match.
I love.
I love that.
So,
So that's what you use. The brow tint is what you use
now,
if you have hair.
I'll show you really just quickly
Okay.
on my brows why I use this because I love it. I know.
Well,
you
it
think,
makes them stand up too.
Well, that's the thing. If I see this, because I just put it up on the screen because people were asking if
Oh,
it's
okay.
on sale, so I wanted to buy a little time for them to comment. 152 for this,
152.
and you'll be able to.
And when
choose
you see
which
the
one.
price that's on there right now, just know it's 30% less than that. And Seth will tell you what that is in a minute. Now, what are you doing?
Well, I'm doing my brows because you say I have Joan Crawford brows,
you have,
but
yes, you have lots
But
of
see,
them.
at least with Joan, she painted them on so you could really see them. See mine are, see how this one you can just see it a little bit more. It's just ever so slight.
Well, and it's also the brow
It
hairs
helps
are
it stay
standing
up.
up, yeah, which
and
is great.
yeah, I mean, I would say I'm in 8th Avenue land, but not quite RuPaul
Not
land.
yet.
So I'm doing all right with
But
this.
but brow tint is so great because it has it makes your brows just a little
There you
stiff
go.
so that they stand up, and it
Gives
looks
it color.
and it looks real. It doesn't look like there's something on your brows. Now again, if you don't have brows, you're going to want to use the Brow 911 pencil
Yes.
because you can draw them on. Just remember, you never want your brows to go past this. That's it right there. That's where your brows
And-
should end if you're going to draw them on. And again, we're going to show that to you on the other side. She has it perfect.
Look at me go.
Should align with the ends
Yeah.
of your.
And if
And
you
on
have
me
brow
too.
blindness,
There you
brows
go.
can make such a big difference on
Oh,
like how
yeah.
people do their brows, like skinny, thick,
Well, it
all the
shapes your
things.
face.
It can totally make a huge difference on how you look.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, so I wanted to just let everybody know who's commenting because a lot of people are commenting for the
Okay.
brow tint with fibers. In your inbox in your Facebook Messenger, it'll give you an option if you want the brunette one,
Or the blonde.
the blonde, or the auburn,
which is copper.
Which is copper.
Yeah. So we have 3 colors, and the eye, even though I can wear the blonde, I tend to go darker because my eyebrows are darker. You know, so and it doesn't. But I am a big fan of the blonde as well. I know we're limited on our numbers of that because we're waiting for a shipment right now.
Yes.
So
the
if you
numbers are
like
very
that, I
limited.
would go for it because it won't be here for another week or so. But we have some in stock, and that's $30 usually. So today it is $21, and it is amazing. Brow tint number 152. There you go.
152.
And just pick your color there.
Hey, we got some brow stuff in there.
We do. Okay, moving on.
Next is Ninja.
Yes, and
Oh.
what I need a pencil sharpener.
Okay, I'll go get you.
Okay. And I just put that down, but me being blonde and of a certain age, I forget where I put things.
So let me just say with Ninja, I've used a lot of black eye pencils, and like I said, I have to wear makeup all day long at the salon, and every day when I would come out of work before I had Ninja, you know when you have those like black clumps in the corner of your eye, I would have that. It would be down, like kind of work its way down under my eyes. This does not go anywhere, and it doesn't like clump up in the middle.
No.
It's insane. I've cried in it, and it doesn't do anything.
Let me tell you, I wore this on One Life to Live because my character cried all the time, and I didn't want to have makeup under my eyes, and the only thing that didn't was my makeup, because so I was so happy because it really just works so great. So I'm going to, this is not a automatic pencil. This is in fact a pencil that needs to be sharpened, and so for that reason you will get a luxury sharpener that will sharpen either one of the pencils that we have. This happens to be the smaller one. And I liked, people say, well, why don't you make an automatic pencil? And my answer is this. I like to have a nice fine point on my pencil. That way, if I want to use it, okay, I'm going to have you hold because we're going to get deep now, okay? So this is called Ninja. It is my favorite. Don't be afraid of it as being a black pencil, because it is just, the lighter touch is the lighter the color. The heavier the touch, the more intense. So right now, close your eyes. I can use this just in the corners if I want to. Look up. Hold on. Gotta warm it up a little. And I can wing it if I want to. Now remember the little sponge trick?
It's like Cleopatra.
Because she has such beautiful big eyes, I can really go. So now I'm just going to close. I'm just going to I'm filling in between the lashes.
Do a photo shoot after this.
Okay, look at me. Now you can see what that did. And I'm going to have you close your eyes. I'm just going to take the sponge and smoke it out a little bit. You could do this with your fingers or a brush or a sponge. Okay, look at yourself. Do you like that eye? It's very smoky.
I love it.
Right?
Yes.
It just changed the whole thing. Here's another thing I can do. I'm going to pull the lid down just a little bit. And I'm going to give her the Cleopatra eye. Now you need to use an eyeliner that's, got this, you can't do this with just any eyeliner. You should use, a kohl liner. This is what it's meant for. Ninja is such a pencil that you can do this, but you see the difference what that did? It just intensified your eye.
And it makes the whites of my eyes look so white.
Now I didn't go all the way in because I don't want to close the eye. So look up, and I'm a little more towards the south. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this too, because what that does is just there. And now I'm going to do the outside. Okay, and look up. And what I never get to do anybody else's makeup on camera. This is such a treat.
I love it.
And I love this. So let me see if you match. I think it's a little more intense on this side, so I will go ahead and do that, and I'll wing it a little. And then I will, for the sake of you, use the sponge, not my fingers. All right, close. See, I just blend it out, and what happens is that it smudges, and that's what you want, that smudgy look. That's what creates a soft, smoky eye. There you go. Look in it and see if you like it.
It's so pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh my gosh.
You don't need as much eyeshadow when you use this technique.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. And it's just such, and you can punch it up, glam it up, but I like the way it looks, and I don't really want to do that because it just looks so great.
Yeah.
So the Ninja pencil is, you can see, you don't need much of it, just like the black shadow, but there's just so many cool things you can do with it. And I love it. So Ninja is normally, let me choose, it's number 114. It's usually $24. This is an amazing pencil. Will last you a long time because you don't need much of it. And it comes with a luxury sharpener, so it's usually $24, and today at 30% off, it is
$16.80.
$16.80.
You can't get that at Walmart.
I would have never thought of that.
Save money, live better, mine.
Okay, there you go. But
Anyway.
you know what? I do love my Walmart. I will tell you that.
I do too. But
I do.
there are some drugstore brands of makeup that are really great.
Yeah, but just for the
I
last
feel
ability.
so pretty.
But
Do
lastability, you want this.
That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
You feel so pretty.
Yeah, I need to go on a date tonight or something.
And everyone always
Go
thinks
on.
that
Well,
things have to be, perfect, and it doesn't. Some of my greatest techniques come from making mistakes and going, oh, that looks good. And so, like the smudgy look for me is better than a constructed look.
Yes.
It's very, very beautiful. I love this. So now, that was Ninja Pencil. If you love it, I suggest you get it. We're going to move on to the next one. Yes. I'm so excited we're doing this because I get to do somebody's makeup, and it's
love
fun for
this.
me. I don't have time to usually do this, so it's awesome. And your face is so easy to make up.
Next, we are going to do the under eye brightening powder.
The under eye brightening powder.
Which I think Channing has.
She
in her
does.
bag.
The under eye brightening powder. It's that magic little pink powder. I have had this product I've been offering this for 20 years.
Wow.
And now you'll see offshoots of it on other people's makeup lines all of a sudden cropping up, and I'm like, you're so far behind. I've had this for 20 years. Catch up. So what I like to do with this is and the reason it's small is because it will last you so long. Now, underneath her eyes, she doesn't really I have it on under my eyes, so I'm not really going to put any more on there. But just to show you, if you have dark circles under your eyes or problems under your eyes, after you do your makeup, and even, you can do it if you're just bare-faced, but I'm putting just a tiny bit under her eyes, and he's going to come in and show you the magic. So what's great about this is it's a powder made to go under your eyes. It's made for it. It is so finely milled. It is like silk, and you can use it anywhere, but this is what it's made for. So I'm just going to let that sit there. It comes with the powder puff. So does the foundation stack. But this comes with the powder puff as well, because that's part of the ease of it. So now you see, I just did that, and I'm just letting it sit for a second, and then I'll blend it. But it is like it's like what it does is lifts the face, because what you see there is that it really just, and I'm going to take let me just make sure we're good there. I need another brush.
I don't know if anybody else does this, but I shave my face, and I got laser
I
hair
do.
removal on. And powder really helps my makeup stay, because after I started shaving my face, I feel like because I didn't have peach fuzz anymore, my makeup wasn't staying as well, and then powder just locks it in. So if you dermaplane or shave your face or anything, powder really helps lock it in.
Oh, that's good to know.
I can attest to that.
Can
Powder
you?
helps lock it all in.
Yes, exactly. So what I'm going to do now is I could do it with the puff, but I'm just going to use my brush. But what I love about this is that you see how that lifted her cheekbone? You see how this lifted her cheekbone? It is just magic. And it gets rid of, it helps with the dark under the eyes and that sort of thing. And I have it on too. Do you use this a lot, Seth?
I use this every day.
Yeah, I use this really low.
Like every day. And when I
So-
go on stage, I use it double time.
Do you have it on now?
I do have it on now.
Okay,
I have a little bit of it on now. However, when I go on stage, I put a lot more on.
I
But
do too.
always remember to blend, because one time I went to a club and I forgot to blend, and I thought I was doing something in the bathroom. So anyway,
Oh, God.
but we won't go there.
Right. All right, so you're looking at that product on all three of us, but you saw how I applied it on Channing. So this is the under eye brightening powder. I love this powder. I love it. You can layer with it, but you can lift your cheekbones with it, because once you put it here, it takes this part of your face and it lifts it up, just like I showed you with Channing. So when you put it here and up here and you just blend it, you can let it sit and bake for a minute, you know, and then you can just blend it in, and it just lifts the face and it makes that under eye area brighter and whiter and, you know, just beautiful. It's just beautiful, and it's a pale pink, so it doesn't look fake. It just looks gorgeous. Can you see yourself?
Yes, it's like crazy.
Yeah.
Who is she?
Well, you know, it's
you.
So that is number 562, the under eye brightening powder. It is normally $36. Today it is 30% off.
$25.
$25 for the under eye brightening
and you get
powder.
2 puffs.
And you get 2 puffs with it. So if you'll have a lot of puffs. Remember, these puffs are washable. You can wash them gently with a tiny bit of either baby shampoo, but I like to use Dawn dishwashing detergent on my sponges and puffs and brushes because it, you know, it's what takes out the bacteria and the oils from your face and all that sort of thing. So I like it because it's just great, and you want to rinse it out really well, and you don't like squeeze the life out of it in your hand. Put it in between some paper towels and pat it down, and then just leave it on the sink overnight, and in the morning you have like a brand new powder puff. But you don't need to do it every time you use it, but you're going to want to keep that clean because it's near your eyes, on your face, and all that stuff, and you get lots of use out of these glamour puffs. They're amazing. So there you have it. We are moving on.
Are we moving on?
Yes. What are we moving on to is the question.
Well, next I have in my lineup, if you still want to use this product, is Naturally Sun-Kissed.
Well, you know, Naturally Sun-Kissed I will use it because Naturally Sun-Kissed is a deeper bronzer than what we have in the kit. So if you are darker skinned, or you want to use a, what do you call it? If you want to use a bronzing, you know, that is great for contouring here, or just all over bronzer. This is a mineral product. It's the only mineral product I think I have. I'm looking for it right now.
I had yours right here.
Oh, you have it?
But I don't know where it went.
Yes,
It ran from me.
It ran.
Can we
Okay,
use yours,
so
Channing?
you
Yeah,
can
use
see it
mine.
there.
Okay, look here, we have
Use mine.
Channing's.
We have Channing's.
Yes, I'll just...
Okay. Now I'll show it to you because you can see that it is darker than what we have in the kit. And why do I like it? Why do I love it? I love it because it is intense, and you don't need much of it, but the payoff on it is incredible. So I'm going to go ahead and that one's a little bit wet, so I will use this brush. All right. So again, remember this brush, this blush, this bronzer. I'm going to use it in the same zone that I used to contour her face. And you're going to see this. So sometimes instead of wearing foundation, if I'm just hanging around the house, this is what I use because it is just so gorgeous.
I actually use this instead of powder sometimes to set my foundation.
Oh no, that's too intense for most people. It looks good
Well,
on you.
Well,
but
you
you
tap
gotta,
it. You have to make sure you tap it off. You don't
Yeah.
dip it in the
I
bronzer.
personally wouldn't do that, but I understand why you do because I wouldn't do it. But I've seen what it looks like on stage, and
You
it
can
looks
contour
really
your
good.
body with this too. That's what I do on my chest.
Do
Yes,
you?
I contour my chest with that too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Well, I have to get something to show for.
So
know.
you can see that I just gave her even more of a deeper sun-kissed, and it is really a beautiful color, just beautiful. But you want to use it very lightly because then you see the results that you can get with it. So that's the beauty of that. And that is Naturally Sun-Kissed at number 487.
487.
It is $45 for the compact of it. But today it is 30% off, so it's
$31.50.
$31.50. That's really good for that, because this is something that you would use on your face when you're just in a hurry to put on some lip gloss, a little mascara, and some bronzer. This is a great standalone product, and again, it's just a beautiful.
Brings light to your face.
Yeah, it's really gorgeous. All right, so I think are we at the end of our
today.
Yeah, are we at the end of our
We are. Well,
lips?
do you want to go over
Oh,
maybe
lips.
some of our lips and
Yeah.
then our back in stock items?
That's right, we do have back in stock items. And then, so let me just do the, so we do Sublime,
Yeah, I think we should do.
But we do have Satin Shimmer back in stock, which is a color that we sell so much of if you're a pink lady, because it's like almost like a Barbie pink, and I'll be showing that to you in a minute. But a lot of girls and women, I say girls, but we're all women, a lot of us like to have that pink, shiny, I'll use that one on me, but I'm going to use Sublime on Channing, because this is the Teeth Whitening Luxury Lip Crayon. Now, is it in here? Because let me see. Sublime, I don't see it.
Let me go get a new one.
Oh no, I gave her a brand new one the other day.
That one's in my purse.
Oh, it is? Okay. So, do you have one?
I have this one right here, or you can use mine.
Hold
I want
on.
to make you use after me.
Hold on, it won't, because look what I
I don't care,
have.
I'll use after
Look what
anybody.
I have.
Oh, okay.
Where's my makeup
Can you-
cleaner? Where is it?
Oh, that thing. Wait,
Yes, that's the best thing ever. I don't sell it, but I should, because it's so great.
I'll do it.
Okay, so you can, he's going to go ahead and,
I'll do it on mine.
yes, he's going to use, it's a makeup disinfectant, and it's for shops that, at least they should be disinfecting everything. And what's great about Sublime is that it's an illusion, but when you put it on, what's next to your teeth? Your lips, right? So if you want your teeth to look whiter, there's certain colors that make that happen. And it's a little bit on the mauvey side, and that's the color that makes your teeth appear whiter, which is why we call it the Teeth Whitening Lip Crayon. So we are ready to roll with that right now.
I like the shape that it's in, because you can overline your lip by like facing it directly towards you, and then you can go like this to really like cover the surface area.
Yep. Use your finger. So what I'm going to see, you don't have to sharpen this. This actually, it just
Self-sharpening.
You just twist it from the bottom. But what she was talking about was that I can line her lip with it, overline a little bit, and making the lip look fuller. So I'm lining the upper lip with it, and the bottom lip as well. Now I'm going to let you take this from me and show them what you do with it. Okay?
Okay. So kind of like.
There you go.
Now, big lips are in.
Yep, there you go.
So then I turned it from like this to like this.
Right.
Go over.
And there you have it.
Boom! Look at
Boom.
that.
And now smile so they can see your teeth. See? So what it does is the mauve in that makes her teeth look whiter. And Seth, this is a big color for you too.
I wear it on stage all the time, or when I go out at night, or whenever I stay in at night, or whenever I go to the grocery store, to the mailbox.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Yeah.
And then is there a satin shimmer in here? Because I can't.
a satin shimmer. I brought one out, and he. I don't know if he Marc put it with the rabbit back in the hat. I don't know where
will
it
you
went.
entertain everyone?
I like this
Oh, okay.
bronzed color for someone if you have darker features like me. I was telling Kat, like more of the pinky and those things might look better on a blonde or someone with blue eyes, but like if you have dark features like me, if I do like a pink or a red color, it makes me look a little bit trashy. If that makes sense, like it kind
Like
of,
me. No, I'm kidding.
No, it just kind of makes me look
I'm
a little
teasing.
too harsh and a little
No,
too like.
yeah.
So to do like
Well,
a
not every
mauve,
color is for everybody, but mauve looks really good on. I think anybody. I think
Yes.
Sublime looks good on anybody personally, because we all have different skin tones between the
Yeah,
three of us,
that is
and
so
it does
true.
look
And
good
what
on
do you
all
have
of us.
on your lips right now, Seth?
I have Rich 2.0 with Barely There. No, Barely There, then Rich 2.0 on top, then Stunning Metal on top of that.
All right, so I'm about to show
said, okay, someone lock Channing up.
Lock up your sons. There you go. So here's how we do. I am just going to put the satin shimmer on for you so you can see it. But before we say goodbye to Sublime, it is number 452.
Yes.
It is regularly $21. And today it is 30% off.
Today, I believe it's $14.70.
That's ridiculous because this is a luxury product, $14.70, and it's fantastic price for that. So Sublime, again, it's a self-sharpening, and it's also, you just twist the bottom when you want it to come up. Remember, if you're going to line your lips with it, do it with the point, and when you're going to put it on, you turn it to its side so you don't wear the point down by using it that way. So there you go. Comment 452. There you go. All right. Now, back in stock. Satin shimmer.
Yes.
Back in stock.
Number 587.
Number 587. Look
also
at this.
on sale today for $14.70.
So how much is it usually?
$21.
$21, and it's $14.70. This is a pink with a
All the
slight.
pink ladies love. Oh,
Yeah.
look, it's.
It was sold out like.
Well, it's about to be again, I think. From.
No, we are loving our satin shimmer, and I will put it on for you. It's pretty alone, but it's a beautiful topper. So let me just. I'm just gonna wipe down whatever I have on, off, and I will show you this gorgeous color. I need a mirror, especially without glasses on. I need a mirror and a 10 times magnification. All right. So we go. This is brand new, and I am warming it up because we keep it like a meat locker in here because of the product.
It is. It's a beautiful frosted pink.
And you can see, so it's a beautiful color on its own, which is the way it is now, but it also looks absolutely beautiful over things. It's just a great lip color, and it took off like crazy, but it's really for women that love shimmery pale pink. That's the best way I can describe it. It's just great for you if you love shimmery pale pink lips, and it looks really pretty with some rich lip gloss over it too, if you have that at home, because it just looks amazing. I'll show you. So the rich lip gloss, and I love rich over anything.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, it's a really pretty color. So there you have it, satin shimmer back in stock. Does that say number 587?
587.
I can see that. Oh, I'm so happy. It's a miracle. It's usually $21. Today is $14 and how much?
70 cents.
And 70 cents. There you have it. So I think, we
and
also...
Then, lastly, we can show, I don't think we have it here, Velvet Veil is back in stock.
We'll just tell them. Velvet
Veil
is back in stock.
Here we are.
But I can't really show what that looks
No,
like.
but well, why don't you? Where's the one that we had used the other day? Because you had.
Let's show this one because we can show, and I'll come back to that just for the sake of time. So what I love about, just got this back in stock after it being gone. This is...
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Lizard just walked in the door. Ladies and gentlemen, Liz Cochran is in the house.
It's time for her makeup.
Come on over here and give me a hug. You're a mess.
I'm a mess.
You've been
All
shopping
right.
for
car
cars.
shopping.
Car shopping in the heat.
Well, if car shopping in the
fun.
heat looks like this, I want a salesman immediately because I mean, look how good she looks. Jill.
Say hi
Girl,
to everybody.
wow.
Say hi to
Oh
everybody.
my gosh.
It's the lizard.
Liz. See, when you're in Vegas, you just stop by.
This
like
is red
People's
from
Playhouse.
driving.
It
in
is.
the
Everybody
sun.
just stop by.
Yeah.
Anybody still coming over for lunch?
we will be stopping for lunch soon. I love this product, and it's not a. We just got it back in yesterday. This is called. My God. I have so many.
Candle glow.
Candle glow. That's right. And
It's
why
because
do
we
we
have
call
so many
it that?
glows.
Why it's your favorite?
It is my favorite.
Well,
There
it's
are
one of
days where I
mine.
wear nothing,
But
It
but
looks
that
good on
and the
her.
rose oil together.
yes. Oh, what a good
Why don't we
idea.
put
Let me
it-
see
it
what
is
that looks
glow.
like. Hold
Why
on.
don't we put it on Liz?
Yeah, we'll do that in a second. I'm just going to show it on Channing first, and then we'll definitely do that. Okay, so I just put a little bit of that oil. I've never done that.
That's my
And you
favorite.
put a
Look
little
at the
bit
glow.
of. This is new.
That's drench that you use, right?
I use drench, yeah, but I put a lot because you don't need much of this at all. Oh yeah, I can see what that would be. And
That's
you know what?
pretty.
I'm going to go ahead and just do it on your face. Look at that. But you don't need the oil.
You know
but
what? You should do it is on the collarbone.
Here?
Oh yeah, because
hold
that'll
on.
Exactly,
accentuate
right here. The
Hold on.
decolletage.
the décolletage.
Oh, it's so fancy. Oh, right there. Oh yeah, I
Makes
love
you
that.
look feminine.
I never thought about this.
Feminine.
Yeah.
It's
Do
my
we?
favorite.
Do I have? Can I get a paper towel for my hands? I need it there. And then also, let's put some on your nose. And let's put some here. Oh, that looks
Yes.
really pretty. Liz, what a great idea.
It's my favorite. I don't have time for makeup glow.
Yeah, yeah. But
And
I don't.
it's- and
I love
it's
that. I don't have
so
time for
soothing.
makeup glow.
That's it.
Love.
And you can, put it, and it's so beautiful. Now you see how we talked about layering makeup earlier? My makeup's made to do this. It is made to layer. And so you don't have to be afraid of going, hey, I'm going to experiment now with a little candle glow. And you put it over, you can wear it on bare skin. You can wear it, is that beautiful?
Look at you.
So candle glow in it by itself, I'm just going to show you, only need, this is way too much.
Way too much.
That's way too much right there. So I'm gonna get rid of most of it because it's just you can see that a little bit goes a long way here. And what I love about this is when you just use it. You can use it as a highlighter, but I tend to use it more than a highlighter. Sometimes I just use it with my moisturizer, but I love the idea of using it with drench more than that. That was a good thing. So there you go. So you can see, let's bring this in and we can,
Oh, look at that.
isn't that beautiful?
Oh, my face
What it
reminds
does
me of
is
that commercial.
it gives you that
And just
dewy
so
look that we hopefully had when we were younger, but you don't have to, it just looks supernatural. And supernatural. I love that.
Supernatural.
It's supernatural.
It's magic.
And it's magic. It's as most things in makeup are. It's just
You
magical.
Or
So
a
there's
magician.
well, in more ways
In
than
more
one.
ways than one.
That's right.
Normally $35. Today you're getting it for $24.50.
Yeah,
It's number 447.
that's right. So what I would like to say is, I think that we have to stop now.
I think, as your therapist likes
Yes,
to
to
say.
say it's time for us to
Well,
stop.
actually, as
now.
my therapist likes to say, which is you are my therapist. So as you like to say. So it's a full circle moment.
That's right.
Looks so.
My shingle is
pretty.
hanging, so I am therapist to most of my friends
That's right.
and family.
Man, look at this beauty.
Come
My
here. You're
God.
part
You
of
know
this
what?
beauty.
So everybody, I'm going to have you say goodbye to the beautiful Channing, and thank you, Channing, for letting me
Channing,
play with your
thank
face.
you.
And then I'm going to put Liz in the seat and try her concoction on her.
Yes, do
She
it.
has no makeup on, is that
Oh, I
right?
have
do
makeup
it.
on, but I could use a refresh.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I've been out all
Let
day.
me charge
You've
your
been
phone.
stuck to
for
this
us.
seat, you guys.
Just a minute. Well, that's what leather does.
Yes.
It sticks in the heat to leather, and this
So
is
that's all
leather.
right.
Yes.
All right,
Very well
so
sticky.
have a seat.
Okay.
All right.
Wow,
You
we
look
sit.
gorgeous.
Thank
You.
you.
You're a
Girl.
By the way, Channing's Salon in Dallas, Texas. It's Hair by Channing if you want to look her up.
Styles.
It's Styled by Channing, Styled by Channing on Instagram. And she's an extension artist, and she's the best there is, the absolute best. She's in Dallas, but if you want to look her up on Instagram, it's Styled by Channing, okay? And also I'm going to put our magician, Marc's Vita. His,
Oh, that was so good.
isn't he
It
amazing?
was so good.
All right.
I'm sitting in the Dior ship, and I'm like, shh, shh, shh. Can't
Off
miss it.
with your glasses.
Off with the
Okay,
glass.
and on with mine. And now you said that you you look great.
Well,
I love what you did with your eyes. I mean, I know you did it
Thanks.
real quick, right?
mhm.
Real quick. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to I'm going to give you this drenched, a little bit of drenched, like you said.
my favorite.
I know, me too. I'm a drenched aholic. And then I put a little bit of that in there. Now this is the candle glow and the drenched put together. Oh my gosh.
So with my freckles and my
we all have
red
freckles.
complexion,
Yeah.
this is just like the best base.
Well, this if you didn't have any base on, this would just give your skin that magical glow. You know, it really would. So I'm using a brush. I could use my fingers, but this is beautiful. It's just beautiful. So this is drenched and candle glow together. You can even see what it does to my hand.
Good.
And it smells good. Usually face oils smell so awful because they put hemp in it, and there's just nothing that would make me want to have something on my face that doesn't smell good, because
It smells like dirty earth.
Yes, and so I love this because drenched is just gorgeous, and the smell of it is gorgeous, the scent of it. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and
it
just
feels so smooth.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to also just see what I've got here, because I'm going to go ahead and just give you a little more lip.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. A little more lip here. And
Thank you, Kim. That was really sweet.
what'd she say, my sister?
She said, Channing, you're not only beautiful, but also charming, and that comes from the inside.
Yes,
Aw.
because beauty is an inside-out job. It's an
Yes.
inside job for sure. So let me just. All right, and I'm just going to give you a little more of an upper lip. There you go. And now I'm going to use on you. What am I going to use? I'm going to use on you. Open your mouth. There you go. A little bit of satin shimmer. Our beautiful Barbie pink, Malibu Barbie pink. I call it, because this is just so pretty. And then, mush. And then let me just get here, because I'm only on one side of you, so I want to do that. And again, remember how handy these sponges come in for thank you, for, what do you call it? Blending. There you go. So there you have it. Do you need any color in your face? I think you look pretty good there. Yeah,
look
very
so
good.
color.
I'm just going to give you a little blush out of the kit. I'm going to give you a little blush out of the kit.
We need some cheek, yes.
Yeah, some cheek. Remember, only on the apples of your cheeks. And that's right. There you go. And there you have it. So now, if you want, you can, because I don't think we're going to have time to do a review, because it was a long show.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to thank Marc Weide for his beautiful magic. And I want to just say thank you for coming to spend the day with us. And we're going to leave this up, and people can shop on it. We're going to make sure that it stays on the page. People can shop. The prices will still be good. And we'll keep it up for another 24 hours or so. And we want to thank you all for coming. And thank you, Marc Weide, for your amazing magic, because
so
life is
talented.
magical, and we want
he
to
was
add
making
magic.
something float over there a minute ago. I was.
He was
ago?
just
Was he back in
scratching
here?
the surface of what
Oh,
he
you
showed
didn't
us
see him?
last
Oh,
night.
he appeared out of thin smoke.
Where is
He
he?
just poofed up and then went away.
Oh, he did?
Like a ninja.
Oh, I was going to say, it wouldn't surprise me.
But
He's
he-
the FISM
but
winner.
when
He's
he
the
was
most.
earlier-
He's the most talented magician in the world.
I've seen
you know.
quite a bit of magic,
Oh, am I coming
and
in here?
he
Come
just scratched the
here.
surface today.
Look
Like
at
what he showed us yesterday
George.
was he's
Aw,
so
he's so
talented. So,
sweet.
follow him, because he posts a lot on his social
Let's
media.
go ahead and see if we can post his Instagram in the messages, because his last name is German, so it's kind of hard to remember.
Did you grab my phone, Jan?
Yeah, so I'm going to, if he's able to, can you do that on this app?
Not on the app. I'd
Oh.
have to do it from my account on my phone.
Okay, so Seth is going to post it from his Facebook page.
Do you know what it is? His.
Oh, it's.
Do you have my phone?
But it
Yeah.
sounds like a V, but it's actually a W.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a W.
But you need to look
That's
up his
German.
magic, because it is so gorgeous.
It's something we
And-
can't pronounce.
And I think we all know a little something about magic in this family. So it's like, honestly, his work is so magnificent. And he is so great to come on and entertain everybody today. I'm taking him to the airport right after this. He's
Okay,
flying
this
home.
is his Instagram.
Oh, there we go. Marc. Now I know we're gonna get letters. The wording's backwards.
MARC.
Oh, it's
No,
wording
no,
is
it's not. No,
backwards.
it's not.
I was
Oh,
gonna
okay,
say
good.
just
No.
screenshot it and flip it.
Marc
It's perfect.
Yes.
Weide.
How do you spell it? W?
Weide.
Yes.
But you say
Weide. Well, in English, it's Weide.
Oh, there he is.
Weide.
He's right here.
Okay, great. Yay!
Marc is here.
Marc!
You're the best. Yes.
Link your Facebook
I am
page.
here.
Link your
Jesus,
Insta
he
and
is here.
Facebook chain. Is that it at the top? What happened
Yeah.
there?
And he has 131,000 followers for a magician. That's
Well,
like,
because
And
he's
he's also
good.
on YouTube, and he has
The
a
best.
great YouTube channel as
What
well.
did I say? Earlier? He's the Meryl Streep of magic.
He's
Oh,
the
the
Meryl,
Meryl
Streep
Streep
of
of
magic.
magic.
I love that. We couldn't be any more grateful for you in our lives today. Thank you so much, everybody. We absolutely love you. Thank you for playing with us. Yay! We did
I'm
it
so glad we had this time
together.
just to have a laugh or sing.
Look, they're
A
going to serenade us.
song.
Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say,
Goodbye.
well, so long, but that's the same thing.
So long. We love you. Bye, guys. You the best.